The Flames will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Thomas picking up steam. Calgary's regained possession of the puck. Dishes it off. Picked up along the boards by Kuzmenko. Calgary's got the puck against the wall. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Cuts into the paint, and he goes back to regroup. Quick feed to Weegar. Huberdeau's got it on the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Kuzmenko. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Blocked in traffic. And he takes the pass. Passes it over. Great reach with the poke check. The Flames will take it behind the net. Pad save with ease. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Cutting to the slot. Oh, what an insane stop by Wolf.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Great read with the stick. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Pushes it across to Joseph. St. Louis has the puck in the corner. Handles it along the blue line. Moves it to Broberg. Puck picked up by Miromanov. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Fires it. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Here's a blast. Oh, answers back with the stop on the one-timer. And that's intercepted. He's got a little jump. What a save on the play. Big time stop there. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Moves it quickly over to Coronado. Takes the feed. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Gains the zone from the right. To the front. Oh, my goodness, it's stayed out. What a save. And he scores. On the one-timer. Too sweet. The Blues have taken a 1-0 lead here past the midway mark of the opening frame.
It hasn't been easy to get it here, has it? We haven't seen any offense in this game, and they get the first one, and they have to find a way to continue. Where there's one, you got to try and find two. Continue to attack.
Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Slides it across. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Puck scooped up by Faksa. Quick pass to Toropchenko. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And that pass goes off a stick. And he slides it quickly to Pospisil. The Flames played along the boards. The Blues look to start the transition game. Slides the puck over. Kyrie's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, my! Shot from the point. And that goes off course off a body.
Huberdeau's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
And that's knocked away. Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Sundqvist won the draw at center. Slides the puck over to Falk. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Puck is dropped at period number 2, and we are still evened up. Calgary's in transition. Oh, here we go. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Drives to the sweet spot. Calgary's got possession of the puck. Long lead pass to Kuzmenko. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Blues have it from their own end. Quick feed to Bushnevich. St. Louis on the attack. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Kyrie's carrying it ahead. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Anderson's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the dish. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Anderson's moving it ahead. Gains it over. The Blues gain possession. Here's a short pass to Texier. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. And now it's grabbed by Texier. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Moves it to Saad. Pass back to the point. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Blues looking against the half wall. Right on the doorstep. And he keeps possession. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Coronado. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the puck. Look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Kirkland's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. Moves it quickly over to Barry. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Neighbors has it in the defensive end. Loses the coverage there. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. More than half the frame has been played here. St. Louis has been the better team these last few minutes and could be poised to add to that one-goal lead. The Blues win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Quick pass to Barry. Takes the pass. Takes the puck at the point. What a steal in his own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Quick feed to Sharangovich. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Bushnevich. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And that's deflected. Quick feed to Sharangovich. Moves the puck to Ball. Centering feed. And that doesn't connect. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's broken up. Here's a short pass to Broberg. St. Louis moves it quickly along the wing. Makes some space. Passes it over. And the middle frame almost done. The Blues glided along the line. And they'll be trying to shake loose. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Calgary's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Moves it to Kadri. Gets in front of it. Here's a shot. Oh, wow. Stops the game.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. And the whole side is nervous. Look at this pressure here in the offensive end. There's a hit on the play. They've got numbers. Fires it on net. And he was ready for that save. Tees him up. And that's broken up. Anderson's got it into offensive territory. Routine glove stop by Binnington. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Blues are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Calgary's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Puts it on goal. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington.
Just a fantastic save through traffic here, James, and this is why goaltenders practice all the time, tracking and the player's net front. You got to be able to find the puck at a moment's opportunity, and he finds it and makes the save.
Saad's got it against the boards. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up.
Make a change.
Delayed penalty coming up here. How did he stop that one?
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Here he is in close. Big time stop by Binnington.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Moves it quickly over to Pospisil. The Flames take it along the wall. Avoids the poke check. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it. You can hear.
He's in. Sends it over. Oh, they score! And we are tied after that power play marker.
Well, this is absolutely huge, James. Power plays are supposed to give you momentum, and you certainly get it when you get the equalizer.
Calgary's thickened the plot here in this third period while tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, that how the game shifts throughout it, and at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize on a scoring chance.
Quick pass to Kuzmenko. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Nowhere for that shot to go through.
Buchnevich is back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench, and man, these things snap in half.
Kadri stick handling in his own zone. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. The Blues carried along the wall. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Wolf. Tries to get the puck over to Paul. Quick feed to Kadri. The Blues have it now. Taken by Krug. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Shot! And not much on that one. And there's a power play opportunity. Coming up here, Joseph's going off for interference. Calgary's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they're being given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
He says, let's get physical on that play. Moves around along the half wall. Pinned up along the boards. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to Coronado. Takes the puck along the boards. Back to the blue line. Answers the call with a big save. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Oh, what a save in front. Slides it quickly to Sundqvist. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. That'll do it for the man advantage. Phenomenal penalty kill performance on that one.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Moves it to Sharangovich. And he loses control here. Trying to get a step. He's in all alone. He scores! What a shot! The Blues have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
And now he moves it to Shen. Along the half wall with the puck. From the place 99 made famous. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Slides it over to Paul. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Shen's going to play it against the half wall. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. The Penguins win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. From the right side, moves it up ahead. From center, they get into the attacking area. Puts it on net. Scores! And look who's on the board. The home team has this place a buzzing again.
Oh, you can just hear it in the building. I mean, it's just electric in here, James. And how much fun is it for them when you play at home, you get on the board first, you create a ton of momentum. You don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Moves it quickly over to Pedersen. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Hayes wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Takes a shot. Oh, the carrots off the mask, and he shakes it off here after making the save. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Joseph's taking it from his own end. Great defensive play to break it up. Gets a piece of it to make the save. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end.
Schen's almost ready to get back on the ice.
St. Louis remains in front by a goal. A solid job by their penalty killers there.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Scores! And no doubter off the one-timer.
Well, that was a blistering shot. You can hear it ball for that puck up here. He wanted it, he was teed up, and he let it rip.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, St. Louis seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Crosby's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Receives the pass. Poked away in the defensive end. The Blues gain control of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he passes up to Bushnevich. Shakes off the coverage. Shot. Spectacular stop by the goal. Oh, what a save of the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Pittsburgh's got the win off that draw. Quick pass to Crosby. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Schenn. Slides the puck ahead to Saad. Can't stay on his feet after that hit.
Jari's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Looks to set up at the point now. The Blues get a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. With possession along the wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Blues are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Thomas wins the draw at center. Handles the puck. And he takes the feed. Oh, the official saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here comes the sentence.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Redirected off one of the scores! On the power play, they strike.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? Where they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert.
St. Louis holds a noticeable edge in the shot department here, and they lead in the first. Sends the pass over. Joseph's got it in the offensive zone. Off the post!
The Blues have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. But you know Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
St. Louis has had more scoring opportunities and as a result, more goals late in this first period. Thomas wins possession in the defensive zone. Dropped him in the open ice. There's the whistle as the play was offside. In the final moments of this period, St. Louis has added to their lead. They're now up by 4. It's looking like a blowout now. And they win that draw at center. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Rips it, and that goes off a player in front. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. The turnover, here they come. Quick feed to Joseph. Handles the pass. And he takes the pass. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Comes up with the stop. Kratos lugging the puck. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy for the bench, too. To his teammate. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Here's a short pass to Graves. Intercepted at center by Thomas. Fans urging for a shot on goal in the dying seconds. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Pittsburgh's got to find some game here in the second period, James. That first 20 minutes, it was terrible. I mean, in the effort areas, they couldn't hold on to the puck. They need to reset, refocus, and hopefully a leader in the room in that intermission stepped up and said, I'm going to lead by example here to start the second.
Denies him with the save. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Rust. Near the point. Great defensive stick work on the play. Drills them. The Blues get a hold of the puck in the open ice. On the attack along the boards. Takes it to the net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? The Blues have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck in their own end. Here they come. From the right side and up the middle. From the point, looks to make something happen. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Feeds the puck across to Krislick. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Here's a shot.
Binnington's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But, man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Chari.
But that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Lizotte. Pittsburgh's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it to Shea. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. And that's intercepted. And now he angles it across to Joseph. The Blues played along the boards. Slides it across. Moves it quickly over to Shea. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Unloads one. Big time stop. Now a quick pass to Shea. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Puck picked up by Nieto. Feeds it over. Dishes it off. He got all of that hit. And it's a quick pass to Holloway. St. Louis on the attack. Goes right to the crease. Point blank stop by Chari.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Puck grab by Torchenko. And he rings the post.
The Blues putting on a clinic in the offensive zone, trying to pad their stats and increase their lead. The puck has been on their stick all night long. This one goes off the post. It's a tough one. You can see the frustration there. Every shooter wants to score.
Parayko's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Well, clearly the coaches thought they needed to take this time out for some reason. Any ideas?
Oh, yeah, strategy. I mean, you head into the face-off draw, and you can certainly talk about a set play, and it's also to get everyone just on the same page. And, I mean, you get a little bit of rest while you're at it.
Puck scooped up by Parayko. Quick pass to Krug. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Slides the pass over to Malkin. Gaining steam here on the attack. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Thomas plays it into the offensive zone. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Huge steal at his own end. The Blues with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Schen's got the puck and they'll go on the attack. There's the buzzer bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
St. Louis has put their opponent in vulnerable positions all game long, James. They've been absolutely dominant in all 3 zones, and they just need to continue that through the last 20 minutes to be victorious in this one.
Pittsburgh's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Turn that one aside.
Well, all those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him, bob and weave, trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
Slides the puck to Rust. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but they at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Pedersen's got the puck in his own zone. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Rust's got it in the corner. Let's it go from the back end. Too much traffic in the lane. And he takes the feed. Picked up along the wall by Texier. Passes it over. Takes the feed. On the one-timer. Denies him in front. And he slides it quickly to Hayes. Forces the turnover. And he keeps that one out. And now it's grabbed by Leddy. And he passes it up ahead to Texier. Christop's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Grabbed along the boards by Bunting. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Blues have it against the wall. And that's stolen by Malkin. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Tees it up from the point! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Grizzlick's got control of it now behind the cage. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Penguins take it along the wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Taken along the wall by O'Connor. And that's blocked in traffic. Quick feed to Krug. Pass to Parayko. Slides the puck over. They've got some momentum here. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it up through the middle from the right. And he lays him out with that collision. Off a stick and they can't connect. Oh, a clutch save! They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Big save right there. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. Takes it over. Oh, that's blocked. Taken by Joseph. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. They've got numbers here. Makes the save with the trapper. The Blues have it now. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. The Blues have it behind the cage. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Big play inside the defensive zone. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the late goings of the period, St. Louis is playing on another level tonight. They lead at 4-1. Thomas has won the faceoff. Flips it on net. Passes over to Raquel. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Rust stick handling in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Pettersson. Takes it at center. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Pokes the puck away. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. The Blues gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Crosby's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Letty. And now he moves it quickly to Saad. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player. From point blank. Oh, how did that stay out?
I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all within the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one. Just when the shooter thinks they have the back of the net, no, they don't. What an athletic save.
Oh, he rocked him on the play. Off the inside of the post, and we play on. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, they started with the puck a lot based on the face-off numbers. to go. It's time to drop the puck. The Flames get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Here's a short pass to Uyghur. Quick shot, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Jari's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. And that's just out of reach. Pittsburgh's got the puck behind the net. Calgary's got the puck. The Flames carry it along the wall. Moves it to Anderson. From one point man to another. Can't get it to go. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. He's got a step and a breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Uyghur's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And he takes the dish. Great save by Wolf. Hayes has got it along the wall. Puck exits the zone. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Great stick work with the steal. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Backlund's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best. Uyghur's almost out of the box.
Pittsburgh's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
Coach won't be happy with that, James. Didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion and make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
The Flames will go to work here in the offensive zone. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. The Flames walk the line. Deflected in front. Puck picked up by Beauvillier. Now a quick pass to O'Connor. Moves around along the half wall. Moves with the puck in the corner. He scores! Pittsburgh's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Calgary's got possession of the puck. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Puck grab by Uyghur. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Great save from in tight. Rust's got it in the defensive end. The Flames look to start the transition game. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Lets it fly. Oh, what a save by Chari. The Flames have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. The Penguins gain control of the puck. And it comes up big again. Puck scooped up by Uyghur. And it's a quick pass to Kadri. Takes the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Made the stop on the play. Dished on over to Rust. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! It's a Calgary goal. The Flames make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Series won the draw inside the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Coronado. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Feeds it on over to Shea. Bunting's got it along the wing. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the corner. Here's a blast. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And they win the draw on their own end. Looks to make a play over to Bede. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Takes it in front, and he's ridden off the puck. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Calgary's moving it into the offensive end. And he totally whiffs on that one. Slides it across. And now it's grabbed by Grzelcyk. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Calgary's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by 1. If they can continue to manage the puck, own possession time, and convert, they'll find their way back in.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's 2-1. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Pittsburgh's gained the line and into the zone. And look at that penalty coming up.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Shot makes the stop under pressure. Oh, off the post, had the tendy beat, but not the bar.
Yeah, sometimes it's just too much fine-tuning and not keeping it simple, and it's a game of inches, and he misses wide.
Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Back at the point, they set it up. Look at this. Centering feed. Picked off in front. Knocked away. Taken by Pedersen. Quick pass to Raquel. The Flames will play it in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Kadri. The Flames play it along the wing. Takes a shot. That goes off the mask. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Oh, wow. Stop it all. Stop it up. And we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan.
The Flames have made this a whole new game in period number 2.
The difference in a close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard. They've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
Across the line from center. The Flames pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Sharangovich. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Oh, he makes another save! Denies him! The Penguins will play it in their own end. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Here's a short pass to Paul. Poked away by Grzelcyk. Moves it to Letang. Sends it over to Bunting. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Here's a shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Sends it in front. Blocked shot. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Directs it on over to Miromanov. Quick pass to Kuzmenko. Here's a chance in front. Makes a save. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Great defensive play to come up with the puck. In all alone on the breakaway. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Penguins are being called for tripping. Calgary's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and they're looking to set up.
Puck picked up by Kadri. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. And now he tries to get it across to Sari. Puck grabbed by Coronado. Takes a shot. That goes off a twig. Sends a pass over. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Lazat's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Pospisil's got the puck. And he slides it quickly to Huberdeau. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Fires it. The Penguins will kill off a few extra seconds now. 10 seconds.
Carlson's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Pittsburgh's back to even strength.
I really like what this PK unit has done. And James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Huberdeau's taking it from his own end. Takes the feed. Sends it across. And he turned that one aside. And a great save.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
The Penguins win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. And he'll come out to play behind the cage. Slides it across to Malkin. Sends the puck across. The Flames get a hold of the puck, undermanned. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Scooped into the trapper by Wolf. Receives the pass. Lomberg's lugging the puck. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. The Flames are in transition. All alone! Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
The official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And they win the draw here in their own end. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. Raquel's got it against the boards. Here he is in front, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Handles the puck.
Coronado's usually an impact player, and tonight he's been really quiet. You got to expect that he's going to find his game because he needs to if his team wants to win. This one's still close. They can still get it done, but he needs to be a difference maker.
Quick feed to Sari. Takes it to the front. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Jari's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
And here's the pass to Kuzmenko. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Letang. Slides it up to Rust. Takes control of the puck. And kept that one out of the net. Chase right in front. Oh, it stops him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Oh, what a slick stuff by Chari. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. The Penguins will play it against the boards. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts the...
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Penguins are looking to build on this one-goal lead. And he takes the feed. And now he moves it quickly to O'Connor. Sends the pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Pittsburgh's added another goal to extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3.
Well, some games feel like a fight in all areas of the ice, and it looks like they've been fighting the puck. They've capitalized when they've had the opportunities, and it's the reason they're winning by 2.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. O'Connor's going to play it against the half wall. The Flames have it now. Picked up along the wall by Anderson. A chance right in front. Big time save by Wolf. Sends the pass over. Puts it on net. And that's off target as it hits a body. Here's a short pass to Huberdeau. Now a quick pass to Calgary. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Dishes it to O'Connor. Puck scooped up by Graves. Looking to make something happen at center. Moves the puck. Slides it to Carlson. The Flames have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Mantha. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Let's see the call here.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Calgary's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And it goes off a stick. Handles the pass. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Trying to gain a step with the pass. Slides it across. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Quick pass across to Grizzlick. And it's a quick pass to Nieto. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Weegar. Moves it to Sharangovich. Calgary's looking to break out. Passes on over to Weegar. And the penalty killers will get a well-deserved break here as they kill off the man advantage.
Frustrating here for the group that went out there, James, on this power play. A critical time of the game, an opportunity to score, and you don't do it. Real deflating.
And he slides it quickly to Kadri. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Made the stop on the play.
Calgary's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
And he takes the pass. The Penguins take it along the wall. Strong defensive effort. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Backlund's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And the puck departs the zone. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's knocked away by Carlson. Quick pass to Miromanov. Calgary's got it in their own zone. A little back and forth. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that's poked away. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Miromanov. Takes the feed. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Penguins filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble when you sit...
The Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Thomas takes it across the line. A centering chance! Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And he slides it quickly to Kuzmenko. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Weegar. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. And he takes the dish. Pumps it away here in the neutral zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Slides the puck over. St. Louis plays it along the wing. The Flames gain possession. Gets the puck over to Kadri. Taken by Huberdeau. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. St. Louis has the puck. And that pass is redirected. Sneaks by the poke check. Stones him in front.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Into the corner of the attacking area. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sharagovich. Calgary's got it along the wall. Jabs the puck away. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Quick feed to Miromanov. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Saad. The Blues take it from the side. He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Calgary's got possession here in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Blues have it from their own end. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Shen. Oh, can't get it to go.
Well, and it's a good scoring chance. It's a quick release shot, but unable to convert.
And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Binnington's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
He scores!
Oh, that's just 2 goals in under 2 minutes.
Anybody who just got up for a quick... probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. More than half the period has expired. St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. With possession along the wall. And that's intercepted by Wolf. And he makes the easy save. Oh, and a great scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Fantastic save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Great poke check on the reach. Puck picked up by Kadri. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
Denies him! They've really got on their heels here now. St. Louis is on the attack. Buchnevich has got it in the offensive zone. Into the corner now. Hammers one. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Here in the later stages of this period, St. Louis has added to their lead. They're now up by 3. Puck grab by Anderson. The Flames play it along the boards. Here they come on the attack. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. On the attack along the boards. Slides it quickly to Anderson. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Mantha. Look out. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across. Big time save with the blocker. Here's a chance in front. And that's intercepted. Coleman's got it on the offensive end. Scores! They beat the buzzer and took one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods at critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Series won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Fire start net. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number two. Second period is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Blues with a strong opening frame, James, and they've got a 2-goal lead heading into the second period. They really don't have to change much. They dominated possession time, and it translated into execution.
St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Delayed penalty looming. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. Puck scooped up by Kadri. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. And the play continues. Quick shot off target. And the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the boards by Anderson. And now it's grabbed by Uyghur. Pospisil's got the puck in his own zone. There's a collision with some authority. Can't hang on after that hit. Reaches out and pokes it away. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Buchnevich is off to the sin bin for cross-checking. The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Joseph swooping in on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Here's a feed in front. And that's stopped. Series moving the puck through his own zone. Cuts to the paint. Decides to think about it. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Faksa. Oh, look at this. And he makes the save. The Flames have it now. St. Louis looks to go on the attack. Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
Buchnevich is almost back on the ice.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Sundqvist. Shuts him down. Moves it to Miromanov. The Blues have played the puck from behind the net. Taken by Buchnevich. Makes a move in front. Makes a save. Gets a tonight on the play. Wow!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has scores.
The Blues have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible. And the score is a result.
Quick pass to Kirkland. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Here we go. Odd man rush here. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Too many bodies in the way. Can't connect as it goes off a stick.
Wolf's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
And he makes the save on that play.
Binnington's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
And a stick breaks that up. Here they come on the rush. Oh, what a stop by Binnington.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
Sends a pass over. Circles back to center ice. Taken along the wall by Holloway. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him!
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Oh, we got a piece meant to keep it out. Puck picked up by Huberdeau. Great read in the offensive zone by Torchenko. Traps him with the glove. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blues have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor, I don't know.
Scores! Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's at a hard note.
The Blues continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
A little banging and crashing now. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Feeds it to Neighbors. Shot and one last save. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things? Scores! The Flames are showing a little pride here in the third.
Really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. And that's a great heads-up play by Thomas. Tries to clear the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Kuzmenko. And now he moves it quickly to Huberdeau. Takes the feed. Penalty coming up here.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
The Blues win the draw on their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Whiffs on that. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Faxa's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. The Flames move to the offensive zone. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Avoids the defender. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. And somehow he hangs on. The Flames gain possession along the wall. And not much on that one. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
excellent stick handling in his own zone. Feeds the puck to Kadri. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Receives the pass. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Breakaway. Scores! What a finish in all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Avoids the poke check. Moves inside. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. Listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. With some open space at center. St. Louis on the attack. Way too much congestion blocks that. Calgary's in on the offensive attack now. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And now it's over to Saad. Sidesteps the check. He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
The centermen glide into position. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Handles the puck. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Quick feed to Lundberg. He's got a step. Finish on the breakaway.
Oh, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
The Flames don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Gets it over to Krug. Gives it right back. The Blues will play it through the neutral zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. And he moves it up to Mantha. Puts it on net, and that shot dies in traffic. Puck grabbed by Backlund. Calgary's got it near the point. Picked up along the boards by Weegar. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Cuts into the paint. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra tapper on the ice. Hammers the shot. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Calgary's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Tosses it on to Lundberg. The Blues gain control of the puck. Slides the puck across to Leddy. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. The Flames will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Binnington's got the puck. He's going to hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, he's been shelled, hasn't he, James? He's weathered every storm that's been thrown at him, and now he elects to pounce on this puck. It's a nice, safe play. He anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Looking to break out here on the power play. Driving right to the front. Nice stop by Flagar. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
Weegar standing up, ready to go. Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Tiptoes around the poke check. some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. The Flames have it against the wall. And he takes the feed. And that slides right out to center ice. Looking for space inside the D zone. Sends the pass over. Works the cross to Perry. Big time stop there. Calgary's working around along the line. Feeds it over. Comes up with a monster save in front. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Now a quick pass to Faxa. Drives it to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Dishes it off. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. St. Louis really came out motivated tonight. Like, what a performance, Cheryl.
Yeah, complete domination in terms of puck possession, but it's also the players away from the puck. Yeah, often...
to go. The Blues win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? And he maintains possession of the puck here. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge steal in his own end. Puck scooped up by Raquel. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Moves it over to Crosby. Oh, he destroys him on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! That's not going to fool him.
Well, he gets himself into position exactly where he wants, right in his wheelhouse with that puck placement on his backhand. backhand. He scratches the ice, and puts it right on net. But the goaltender, who usually can't find it and pick it up, gets a perfect read, traps it, and makes the save.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Angles it over to Hayes. Made the save on the play. Leddy's crossed the line and gained the zone. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Saad. Big hit. Pittsburgh's got possession at center. The Blues have it now. And now it's grabbed by Leddy. Picked up by Grizzly. Letang's got it in the defensive end. Here's a pass down low. Bad save, and the goalie made it look easy. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Well, he has been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
And a great save. Feeds the puck over to Beauvillier. They go on the attack through center. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Shea. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Feed to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. And he can't hang on after that hit. Crunches him into the boards. Wicked slap shot. Denies him. He got all of it. The Blues gain possession. Slides it across to Holloway. Goes right to the crease. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Here in the back half of this period, still no score in this one. The Penguins take possession here inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Crosby. Rips it. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Moves the puck. Along the right side into the offensive zone. That knocks him off the puck. Moves it to Neighbors. And that's picked off by Pedersen. Neighbors crosses the line and is on the attack. Handles the pass. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Rust's got it along the wing. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Sundqvist. And he takes the pass. The Blues played along the boards. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Blues have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late. It's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board. You've got the confidence. You've got the momentum.
And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Letang. Takes the feed. Crosses it up in the neutral zone. Here's a chance. And he denies that great opportunity there. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Binnington's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Keeps a hold of the puck. Thomas to the back end. Too much congestion in front. Here's a howitzer at the net. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. puck's kicked free. Moves it over to Saad. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Jari. Moves it quickly over to Crosby. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick feed to Rust. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Taken by Saad. And that's off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Raquel. Puts it on net. Great save by Bennington. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. To the front. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Here's an odd-man rush. Centering feed. And that goes off a body and a ride. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Puck moved over to Letang. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Pushes it across to O'Connor. Look out, here they come on the attack. Cap dances around the check. Shuts them down.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Sends the pass in front. He scores! What a play! The Blues are now up by 2 here in the back half of the second, and they are really taking a squeeze on this game tonight.
Yeah, there's so much motion. You're seeing their movement, in particular in the offensive zone, where they are just manhandling their opponent in terms of possession time.
Feeds the puck to Tomasino. And he takes the dish. Nothing!
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Loses the coverage there. Play whistle, dead penalty coming up.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That opportunity is rejected. The Blues take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Fulk. Slides the puck over. Takes the pass. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Moves it to Glass. The Penguins looking against the half wall. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Pettersson's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. The Blues win it. Puck picked up by Holloway. And he hangs on to the puck. And stops that big bomb. Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
Holloway's got the puck. And it's a quick pass to Shen. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Back to the point it goes. Sends a pass over. Here he is on the tip. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it.
Jari's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Lazat's won a big draw on their own end. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Blocked in front.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Blues now lead by 3. Fax has won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Shakes off the coverage. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Taken along the wall by Torchenko. Oh, it was right there on the one-timer, but the stick breaks.
Well, and a perfect setup and a great pass, and it just explodes as it comes off his stick.
There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we'll be back with a third period next. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
St. Louis finds themselves with a comfortable lead in the third period, and they've earned it. They've been the better team by far. Their opponent has been chasing the game. Now it's about closing it out.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. St. Louis will play it at center. Buchnevich is carrying it ahead. Quick pass to Parayko. Takes the feed. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Rust. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. And he slides it quickly to Crosby. Sends him over. The Blues look to start the transition game. Takes the return feed. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Buchnevich. Handles it along the blue line. Quick feed to Folk. Receives the pass. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Takes it to the front. From point blank. Denies him in close. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Carries it along the blue line. Over to the boards to Folk. Looking. And the team's got it here. There's a hit. Here's a short pass to Folk. Handles the puck. Passes it over to Folk. The Blues carried along the wall. Folks caught with the hook, and the officials saw it. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Pass back to the point. And that's blocked. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in the game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Nieto's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Shea. Backtracks with the puck, but maintains possession. Rocks him. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Sods gain the line and on the attack. Takes the feed at the point. The Blues will play it from the point. Hammers a shot. Denies him with the save. Here's a shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. And there's a violent collision. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength. One save and the play continues.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there was none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Takes that pass back to the point. Quick pass to Parayko. And he takes the feed. Shen's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Oh, he stopped that rocket! Scooped up along the wall by Neighbors. Slides it diagonally to Bunting. Sends the pass over. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Big time stop there. Along the half wall with the puck. rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. And he takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Heard it perfectly and picks it off. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Joseph. Picks off the pass. Chance in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space?
And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
The Blues have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Here's the collision. Texier's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a chance. And a shoot off the outside of the iron that will play on. And this one comes to an end. What a performance between the pipes tonight.
I mean, he was dominant, wasn't he, James? He weathered the storm when he had to. He was finding and tracking the puck. But most importantly, he was...
seconds away. The Penguins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Pittsburgh's looking to break out and tries to make a diagonal pass to Rust. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Still has possession. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game counter in the Nether Broadcasting Zone.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast. The coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
The Penguins win possession here in the open ice. Moves it to Pettersson. Now he slides it up to Crosby. Handles the pass. Pettersson's going to play it against the half wall. Calgary's crossed the line and on the attack. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Carlson. The Penguins played along the wing. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Anderson. And he slides it quickly to Kuzmenko. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Raquel's got it behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Hayes. That's intercepted. Now a quick pass to Anderson. Takes it into the slot. And he gets in front of that. Jari's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Picked up along the boards by Paul. And he takes the pass. With the one-timer. Oh, what? They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. It's all tied up. Backlund's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Ball's got the puck along the wing. Oh, great play to sidestep. Scores!
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
The Penguins take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Grzelcyk's lugging the puck. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Malkin. Tries to get the puck to Bunting. And it's a quick pass to Hayes. Here they come. Passes it to Hayes. And he'll take a quick moment to regroup by moving the puck back inside his own end. Feeds it over to Hayes. Dishes it to Letang. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone. The Penguins are in transition. Here they come up along the wing. Takes the feed. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Miromanov. Quick pass to Paul. And he takes the dish. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Takes the pass. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Miromanov. The Flames will play it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Zary. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Paul. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Pass across to Coronado. Excellent stick work on the play. Sends it quickly to Lizotte. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Lets it fly. Oh, a reactionary save. And he slides it quickly to Miromanov. And he slides it quickly to Uyghur. Miromanov's got the puck in his own zone. Works it across to Coleman. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck to Coleman. And now he moves it quickly to Kadri. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Moves it to Kadri. Now a quick pass to Kuzmenko. Hard hit frees up the puck. Makes the save. Looks to get the puck over to Raquel. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Calgary's playing with an attack mentality, James. Every time they're in the offensive zone, they're looking to take it to the net. You put pucks on net, you're going to score goals.
Slides the puck over. On the attack along the boards. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
You're trailing by 1 and you take a penalty. Not the way to get back in a game.
The Flames win the faceoff. Denies them in front. Sends a pass over. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Picked up along the wall by Grislick. Into the corner now. Tees it up. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches.
Taken down, penalty coming up.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Knocks it down on the penalty shot.
I love how aggressive he was. James doesn't give the shooter any daylight in that net, makes a huge save.
Lazat's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. The Penguins have it now. And it's a quick pass to Lazat. And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone.
Raquel's penalty is almost expired.
Here's a short pass to Lazat. The Flames' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity to protect it.
The Flames start with the puck in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Takes the feed. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Tries to get it to Kirkland. Pokes it away in his own end. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. To the low slot. The Flames get a hold of the puck undermanned. Quick pass to Kirkland. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Pittsburgh's across the blue line. Shot! Scores! And the power play works to perfection as they tie it up.
The power play unit knew what was at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly.
Calgary's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Slides it on over to Bede. Handles it again. And he slides it quickly to Bede. Nice pass back. And he slides it quickly to Bede. Receives the pass. Kuzmenko's got it in the offensive zone. Ran it perfectly and breaks up. It's a 2-on-1. Gains the zone. What a great defensive play to end that rush. Takes the shot. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
To his teammate. And that's intercepted by Letang. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Well past the midway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Penguins win the defensive zone faceoff. Puck grab by Pettersson. Directed over to O'Connor. And now he moves it quickly to Beauvillier. And it's a quick pass to Lazat. Now a quick pass to Beauvillier. Pass out front. Takes a shot. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Zary. Calgary's got it along the wall. And that's poked away by Pedersen. Puck sent over to Lazat. Calgary's got it from behind the net. Looks to pass it to Anderson. Solid check to slow him down. Here he is on the backhand. And a great save.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Ball stick handling in his own zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Grabbed along the boards by Backlund. Quick feed to Sharangovich. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Puck scooped up by Sharangovich. Barry's got it in the defensive end. Handles the puck. Pass right back. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting it. His stick flies out of his hands. Now he's got to go collect it and get back in the play.
Tries to get it over to Kuzmenko. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. The Flames lead this one early in the third period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. Moves it to Rust. And he takes the feed. Picking up some steam at center ice. Moves it to Raquel. Oh, look at this. He scores! Big time moment for Raquel. Still plenty of time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And off the draw, they pick the puck. Rust's moving the puck through his own zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Huberdeau. And that's a great hits-up play by Rust. And they send it right back to him. Rust's taking it from his own end. And now he moves it to Crosby. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Kadri. Huge steal in his own end. And now it's grabbed by Weegar. Sends the pass over. And now he angles it across to Kuzmenko. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Pedersen's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Goaltender's at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. The Flames are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping. Another chance here on the man advantage.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Paul. Tosses it to Anderson. Levels him with the hit. Passes it over. The Flames have it against the wall. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Churi. With possession along the wall. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Calgary's looking to break out. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Handles the pass. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Calgary's time in the box is up, and we are back to even strength and still tied up here.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Kadri's lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Barry. Moves the puck. Takes the return feed. Quick feed to Barry. And he takes the pass. Gets it back. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Coleman. And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Coleman. Takes the feed. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Denied by the goaltender. The Penguins gain possession. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck over to Grizzly. And he takes the dish. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. Passes the puck over to Miraminov. Good read with the stick to break that up. Here's a short pass to Letang. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Pettersson's taking the puck behind the net. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Quick pass to Coleman. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Oh, what a stop on the play! The Penguins have it now. Moves the puck across to Lizotte. The Flames take over on possession. Slides the puck across to Huberdeau. Moves it quickly over to Weegar. And he slides it quickly to Kuzmenko. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And now he passes up to Miraminov. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Sends it over to Pettersson. Gaining steam here on the attack. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Great save by McKenzie on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post-to-post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Just a simple save by Jarry.
The toughest part as an athlete, you can't worry about the call. You just got to worry about the job that you got to do. And the PKers, they're the most critical piece to this puzzle right now.
The Flames once again send out their power play unit.
When you're struggling on your power play, you can't get pretty. You got to get it to the net with net front presence. You never know if you'll get a redirect and you'll get a slip or a rebound.
Another stop by the goaltender.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Glass is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Pittsburgh's got the win off that draw. Quick feed to Carlson. Now over to Nieto. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picks up the puck. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it on over to Coronado. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy game. Play hockey with your childhood hero.